Common sense totally dictates that this dark, rainy night with a really scraggly looking bridge here, followed up by a lone cabin in the woods, totally means we're not about to get attacked. Right, Ashley? Right, Ashley. Let's go. Welcome back to more Resident Evil 4. Yo, what's up? Name's Jetleo1, and... okay, looks like common sense did prevail. We're getting attacked. And somehow they completely ignore the merchant who used to be standing right there.
Quick! In that cabin!
Quick, in that house! Good thing I scouted it before, otherwise we could have been wondering what the hell was going on. Uh-oh. I would be worried if I hadn't already recognized those fancy rings.
Small world, eh?
You again!
Well, I see that the president's...
And look, he's got the red 9. He knows how good the red 9 is.
Too.
How rude! And
Save the dirty jokes for later, Luis. We are under assault.
Oh, excuse me,
We're under attack.
Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know.
Don't worry.
I would think the president's daughter would be a bit more high class.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look!
Oh, it's not like we didn't already know there was an army outside. Jeez.
Okay.
It's time to roll, compadre. Let's make this happen. But most definitely not with the freaking infinite launch. That would be a bad idea. But instead, with the mini gangster weapon, the TMP. Okay, so welcome to the survival scene. What you're gonna need to do here is push these boxes in front of the windows. This is very important and very helpful because it will delay the enemy for quite a bit and will allow you to survive a lot longer. And on your first playthrough, this is going to be like tantamount. It's important that you do this. I don't really need to because I can just break out the Chicago typewriter and just be like, LOL at you! Just kill them all. But first playthrough, TMP is going to be a good buy to have here. A shotgun would be great right now. And probably some flashbangs, because it is still at night, so we can get attacked by Plagas. And yeah, you just got to hold out, but it looks like they're being kind of slow about it. Hello? Aha, they got one. And Luis is really helpful. He's a good aim. He'll get headshots like it's nobody's business. Speaking of which, that's actually another of the strengths of the TMP, is that if you have TMP with stock, like I said, really good accuracy, just sit there and pour headshots downrange. And when you do that, well, that was one of the more dangerous Plagas types, the Scythe Head. Those are really dangerous because they deal a lot of damage and they have a stupid amount of range. Like, you're like, oh, there's no way he can hit me. And then he just scythes your head clean off. But yeah, TMP really good because you can just sit there, aim at the face, and just get a bunch of headshots downrange. And even though it doesn't deal that much damage, landing a bunch of headshots is going to deal some pretty good damage. And each shot has a chance to give the insta-kill headshot multiplier going. So more shots means more headshots. And you just have to last long enough. I believe this is the point where they start climbing up the outside to go attack Ashley. So let's make sure Ashley's okay. Ashley, are you okay? Yeah, when Luis comes up here, you need to head up here pretty much. Ow. Who do you think you are? Alright. Just stand here and guard the stairs whenever Luis runs up. Like, since it's me, I'm free to just go down here and just go to town. And actually, where'd Ashley go? Oh, wait. Where did she go? I think she's in one of those closets. When they go for the stairs, really good idea to just knock them off for when they're climbing upstairs. And then after a while, they back off.
Looks like they're backing off.
So?
Good thing. I was starting to run out of ammo, just
Bridge
kidding.
I crossed to get here's out. So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Lewis.
What? Oh, come on. I was looking forward to having that second squad member. It's not like Ashley's that useful. Second squad member, you could be Garrus. Mass Effect 2 Dreams. I really need to replay Mass Effect 2. That game is great. So that's all 2-2 is. You just get to this house, and then you shoot a bunch of Ganados, and that's it. So after you clear it, you can go loot it. There's some pretty good loot up here. You got a flash grenade, so just in case somebody decides to go Plagas and get really annoying on you, you can get rid of them like that. Incendiary, really good, and green herb, really good. So up here they've got good stuff for you. Jump out the window. I don't think you can just go catch Ashley. I think Ashley has to actually follow you. Yeah, she follows you the normal way because leaping out of the window is kind of ridiculous. Leave that to the dawn. Look, even more TMP ammo. And then another merchant immediately out here. His friend across the bridge. I think our friend across the bridge is this guy. He just moved back. What do we have in here? We have a typewriter and a note. 2 routes. Just a while ago I was informed by Lord Sadler that our men had shot down a U.S. helicopter. Well, that explains why we didn't just get immediately picked up. Shouldn't be any more outside interference for a while now. Unless the U.S. government determines who the traitor is, they can only initiate very small covert operations. We must use this time to our advantage and recapture the girl. So they've got a traitor in the government. That's great. The 2 Americans can only get out of our territory by using one of 2 routes. This is where we will stop them. We shall make use of our forces to the greatest degree. We will deploy a large number of Ganados in one of the routes to ensure they do not slip by us. For the other route, we shall leave the task to El Gigante. Whichever route they take, the agent will never leave here alive, not with the girl at least. So we have 2 paths. This is pretty much the only well, one of 2 points in the game, I think, that I can remember where you have like a choice of which way you can go. And our buddy here hides the clue. Because you have big gate, and a switch. And you can pick open left or open right. Left gate takes you to the large amount of Ganados, and right gate takes you to the El Gigante. I'm gonna do both of them just to show you what they look like, and because if you're brave enough to do this, then you get a lot of prizes. Because both encounters have a pretty large amount of stuff to them, like prizes to pick up and whatnot, and if you go through and do both of them, yeah. However, the left route is like less preferable, because this route exactly 1 El Gigante, and we've already killed one of them, so if you think you can handle El Gigante again, which you should be able to at this point, especially if you got the red 9 and have a good amount of handgun bullets, then you'll be fine. But the other route has a lot of Ganados. A lot of Ganados. Like a lot of Ganados. And a new unique boss. And that's a hint. You can shoot down those boulders. She's just going to stand there like an idiot. Okay. And that's El Gigante. And whenever he falls, it gives you a dodge prompt no matter where you are, because if he lands on you, it does a lot of damage. So yeah, TMP. Maxed out, it's really good. Even if it's not maxed out, you take it into this fight with like even decent ammo and like the 1 damage. You empty the clip out, or you empty the mag out onto him, and you can just run up and knife him. It's no big deal. That's the way we came through. And you can also aim up and... Where's the boulders? Where'd they go? If you shoot the boulders and then they land on him, they do a bunch of damage for you onto him free. Or if you're a speedrunner, you can just sprint through here. You just break the chains. And you can break the chains by manually hitting them, or just kicking the door will break 1 chain each time you kick the door. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Let me clean out my inventory real quick. Okay, cleaned it out. Inventory management is kind of important. Just not for me, because all of this is now vendor trash. Because I've already beaten the game enough to get 2 infinite ammo guns. You get a infinite ammo gun, specifically if you get the Chicago typewriter. You basically, everything in the game is now vendor trash. Like every single thing. And you got the old key. You have to go in here to get the old key to be able to exit this area. Which may be a little bit dangerous because El Gigante can crush the houses with you in them and deal a lot of damage. So if you think you might be in trouble when you're going for that key, try to distract him or something. I believe it's one of them up here. One of those torches, like something up high, I forget where, but one of the torches or something. That. Something. Where is it? There's one with a treasure in it. And I forget which one. Oh, there it is. I believe it's a good treasure. Yeah, purple gem. That's important. Because purple gem goes into our elegant mask. And now the elegant mask is worth a lot more. So let's see which way was the way out. This way. The one with the chains. Follow the chains, Leon. Follow the chains. But yes, let's see. Kick the door down. This area is kind of dull. It's literally just the El Gigante. So, like I said, this is a really good route for your first playthrough. If you can handle the El Gigante, which considering you already beat one, then yeah. Because when they say they're going to station a lot of ganados, they mean they're going to station a lot of ganados.
Welcome.
Like, it's not even funny.
Got a selection.
Got a selection of good things on sale. I think I'll talk to this guy after this episode is over. So let's see. You got 1,400 meseta. Not bad. This place is just your, like, rest point. You go back here. Just searching around for some loot. So there's a merchant, and then in here is a typewriter. And the creepy song. And then we have another note. Village's last defense. I clearly underestimated the American agent's capability. He's still alive. I thought that we could wait until the egg hatched, but at this rate he could destroy the whole village before it does. We must take care of this nuisance. We shall change our priorities. For the time being, we'll cease our hunt for Luis and ambush the 2 Americans. There's a building used to enlighten betrayers just beyond the point where you get off the lift. It's a perfect place for ambushing them. If all else fails, they would still need to face me in order to get past the last gate that gets out of the village. For only before my sight will the gate open. Only before his sight, huh? Well, we're going to have to deal with this the old-fashioned way. Leon, cut his head off and hold it before the door. Obviously, it's a retinal scanner. Nah, just kidding. We don't need to be that gruesome. Here's the door right now. Only opens before his sight. It won't open. Guess this is the only way out of the village. Looks like it's some sort of retinal scanner. Exactly. So yeah. We're gonna have to go take him on. He's up that way. But I want to show the alternate route that you can go. The longer, harder in my opinion, route that gets you to this point instead of going through El Gigante, and that's through here, but it only opens from the other side. Which is pretty clever. They don't let you just go in like the back entrance and steal your items and stuff. You have to walk back and go back if you want to do that. And I believe I seem to have lost track of what time I started recording, but I'm going to end off here. I'm going to deal with the merchant off screen and then go back, and then I'm going to meet you back in front of the Ganado path to show you what that's like. So, see you then.